An invasive species is defined as a species that is both non-native and reproduces at such an exponential rate that it outcompetes the native species in the area. Japanese knotweed is an invasive species that is causing more and more problems in Vermont, especially along our riverbanks. One of these riverbanks is that of the Lamoille River in Morrisville.
To look at a river system, we look at the physical, chemical, and biological parameters. And by looking at all three, we can get a pretty good sense of the health of the river. And I like to emphasize the river is more than just the water. It's the habitat and it's the land around it, because the river always needs to access its floodplain.
What have you noticed in terms of invasive species in/on the river over the years?
I have seen invasive species is along the river banks. And I see in particular Japanese knotweed moving fast and furious. I walk the rail trail behind my house, and when I when I go down the stairs and take a right, I go toward Wolcott, facing Wolcott. And I've been noticing a small patch of Japanese knotweed extending its range by many meters every year. And I'm thinking, it's at my neighbor's house right now. It's going to be another year or two before it comes to the river, the bank behind my house. I have to think about how am I going to prevent that from spreading. And I don't know. Well, I do know how to do it. In fact, your research, a lot of the Phragmite research that you got,
very similar.
Is very similar to Japanese knotweed. And some of it could be cutting it, having a hollow stem, and injecting something in the hollow stem is probably the most direct.
It is, but then the glyphosate from the normally Roundup is really detrimental to the aquatic ecosystems.
So that wouldn't be a good thing, especially since it's right on the river.
We worked with Kim Jensen at the Oxbow about a month ago, actually, working on a patch of Japanese knotweed, and basically we were just digging it up to as a temporary control, but it helped.
But it helps?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's something I could do. I can just dig it up, or just pull it up, dig it up. And then what did you do with the Japanese knotweed stalks?
I think they might have burned them.
Okay. Yeah. All right, thank you. So that's what I would just do is try to prevent the spread of Japanese knotweed.